So, do I sell mainly on Vinted or eBay? Get asked this a lot. I'm a full-time reseller, for anyone who doesn't know. I buy things cheap and sell them for more. Well, I try to. That's the game. And off of the last video I put out, saying that eBay had been really dead, I had a lot of comments saying that maybe try Vinted, try Depop, try various other places. And I just thought I'd compare the sales I've had since yesterday through eBay and Vinted, so I thought I'd show you. Now, a lot of the stuff I sell is mainly like electrical, like hoovers or amplifiers, cameras, iPads, kitchenware, houseware, yeah, any sorts of electricals. I sell a lot of trainers as well, but mainly electricals, which is why I struggle a little bit using Vinted. For me, Vinted's always been like clothes and shoes. I know that they now allow you to sort of list a lot more stuff, a lot more broader stuff as well. But the problems I have with Vinted is the post service. When you send big stuff like hoovers, amplifiers, things that weigh a lot, for me, I don't know why, but I've taken Yodel off of my posting service, and it's still the only one that they use, and Yodel never pick up the parcel from my house. So yeah, that puts me off a lot, because there was a stage where I was posting absolutely everything that on both platforms, on both eBay and Vinted, and it's only recently I've stopped posting or listing the big items on Vinted, and mainly for that reason. The shipping, it's a nightmare. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to show you what we've sold. I do apologise if I sound a bit croaky. We went out last night. We went to a Tiny Temper gig in London. Had a great night. I'll put a little video here to show you.
Pull up skirt, reverse, bang, the thing goes back in the jacket. Hope the clip on the slippage with that flip when it comes to the trap. What niggas work cost the magic.
What we'll do is I'll start off with the Vinted bits that I've sold, because there's not as many. Yeah, like I said, I'm using Vinted now for like trainers, clothing. I don't buy a lot of clothing, and only smaller things, just literally because of the post, nothing else. Just the post is a bit of a nightmare. I don't know how they're going to bring in this shipping to the US malarkey they're bringing in. I mean, they can't even ship to the UK at the minute, so I can't see how that's going to go well. But first up, pair of Adidas Stan Smiths. They're a collaboration with Tinkerbell. So these are the Peter Pan Stan Smiths. They're a ladies size, so they're a bit smaller. Well, 5.5 actually, not that small. I paid £3 for these at the car boot. They sold for £24 on Vinted. And then next up on Vinted was this lovely. Who remembers these? Did anyone have one of these when they were younger? I remember going to secondary school and having one of these. I think I actually had the Magic one. I can't remember. But this is an Orlando Magic like puffer jacket coat thing. Very, very popular back in the day. I mean, I went to secondary school in what, 2005. So what year are we now? 20 years ago I had one of these. This sold for £50 and I paid £3 for this at a car boot. So bargain really. Nice sell. I've had it listed for a while though. I've had it listed for a good sort of 3 months maybe now. But obviously now we're getting into winter. Everyone needs a coat, including me. It is absolutely freezing in this unit. I'm just going to get in and get out. I can even see my breath, it's that cold. That's Vinted. Just the 2 sales. It's only been since yesterday, so this is I'm filming this Wednesday, so this is since Tuesday. So yeah, 2 sales, not bad. Trying to list a bit more on there. There are. I do like Vinted. I like the fact there's no fees, no post to pay. It's a nice, easy way of listing. I get fed up with the favourites. Like your phone's always pinging because you get favourites. I'll turn the notifications off now. But yeah, favourites. So many low balls. And the thing that annoys me most about Vinted, which I think eBay are good at, is, say for example, I've got something for sale for 20 quid. Someone offers me 15 quid on eBay. That's it. On Vinted, you can just send the offer and not pay. That really grinds my gears. Really annoys me. But anyway, let's move on. Next two sales, well, all the sales now are from eBay. So next two are both Hoovers, or vacuums, sorry. I always say Hoover. I've got a Melee, which is a Blizzard, which hasn't got all of the pipes. And I've got a, I think this is a Thompson. No, it's a Cooper's, sorry, Cooper's Hoover. Bit more of a basic Hoover. The Coopers I got from a house clearance, so it owes me next to nothing. And it sold for £21.74 on an offer of sent a, I don't know, 15% offer out, something like that. And then the Miele's a good brand to look out for. That's your M-I-E-L-E. Very strong brand in the electronics world, the vacuum world, etc., etc. That I've had it listed for so long, probably because I listed it too high, and then I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to get rid of some stuff. I delisted it, sold similar, and it sold for £50, just like that. So cleared out some space, which is nice, because as you know, I've got about 40 Hoovers. Sorry, I've just got a text. Nothing important, it's not a critical text. We move on. Next is a pair of steel toe safety Trojan boots. Trojan's not a bad make, not a bad brand in the health and safety world. If you work on site, you've probably worn a pair of Trojans before. I got these off my mate Pablo, swapped him for a load of gaming stuff. This was part of the bundle, sold for $29.99. Thank you, Pablo, shout out to you. I know you're always watching. Right, next up, when I turn the camera around, don't get scared, I know it's a mess in here, it is a real mess. But next up is, these are a double breast pump, electric breast pumps. These are really worth buying. You find that things that in the baby world, medical world, that sort of, don't know what you say, yeah, the baby world and the whatever I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say. They're worth looking out for, especially like the electric pumps, because they fetch a bit more money. I got this off of an house clearance bloke that I knew. It's in good condition, there's nothing wrong with it. I'll show you. You know, it's not like got milk stuck in it or anything like that. It's in really good condition. I don't even know if it's been used that much. If there was anything like my missus, we had I didn't. She had every intention to breastfeed and didn't. So you buy things like this, you can't take them back. You end up giving them away or just throwing them in the bin. I paid £2 for that, and that sold for £40. So that's a good bit of profit on that. And then just beneath it is this. A Fitbit Air, Aria Air. I think that's pronounced Aria, or I've just been watching too much Game of Thrones. It's brand new, never been used. It is a Bluetooth set of weighing scales. I mean, that's all I can say really. I paid £5 for it at a car boot sale, and it sold for £20 on offer. I had it up for 25. Someone offered me 20. Happy days, in and out. I know a lot of people try to hold out for the top dollar, but like, if you watch me and you've watched for a while, you know I'm just happy to get, like, if I've paid what I've paid for it, as long as I'm making a bit of money on top, I'm happy. Right, last three sales. I've got a Sky charger adapter plug. These are worth good money, always worth looking out for. This is sold for £14, £13.99. I paid £1 for it. You know me, I love a charger. I'm always buying chargers. I have sold something. It's really annoying because I can't find it, and I'm going to look for it once I put the camera away. But it is a alarm clock, a Sony alarm clock. I sold it for £16.50, and it's really doing my head in because I can't find it, and it's around here somewhere, and I don't know where. I'm looking now, and I still can't find it. But yeah, we'll come back to that. I think I paid £5 for it. Sold it for £16.50. So not the best profit in the world, but profit nonetheless. And then last up is a sewing machine. A Brother's a good brand to look out for in sewing machines. This comes from a sewing shop that was closing down, and I offered to buy their sewing kits. Nothing much more to it. I paid 15 quid for this one, and it sold for £40. So still doubled my money after my fees and tax. So good bit of money made there. got the little connections in the bottom and stuff like that, the pedal, the instructions, the manual, blah blah blah, everything you need. Funny enough, that person messaged me, and they messaged me yesterday at like, well, just before I went to the concert, so like 6 or 7 o'clock, and was like, I need this by Monday. I was like, oh hi, yeah, nice to meet you. Let me just do that for you straight away. Why is it, like, if I was buying something and I needed it straight away, I'd probably message the person first before I buy it. But hey ho, maybe that's just being, you know, a convenient human to other people. But yeah, that's eBay. See, my thing with eBay is obviously I'm still below seller standard. So before this, I sold a lot more. So this is why I'm delving into the world of Vinted at the moment. I do really like Vinted. It's just, I feel like it's still tailored towards clothing and shoes. Like I feel like they've just sort of, they're trying to run before they can walk over there. And I don't know, that's just my personal experience. I know there's a few guys who comment on my videos and say they have the same problems, but yeah, I just thought I'd throw my 2 pence in. But yeah, that's all for today. I'm going to get home because I feel a bit rough after last night. I didn't get out of bed till a bit later this morning, and I've just got here and I don't want to be here. The joys of being self-employed, eh? You can get in and get out when you want. But I'm going to love and leave you all. I thank you very much for watching. In the last video, I actually asked people to subscribe, and like I got so many more subscribers, so thank you very much. It's really kind. You know, I've only been doing this for, well, not even a year yet. And there's loads of you guys who tune into my video, and I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. I'm not the most like the most outgoing, in your face person in the world, so it is like YouTube's a bit of a weird thing for me. But I'll try and make you some cool videos. If there's anything you want to see, leave me a comment, and we'll try and sort it. But I will love and leave you all, guys. It's a pleasure as always, and I'll see you all soon.